Yesterday after filming, not yesterday, but last week, I think it was Saturday, after filming the Virtual Mkuku episode with DJ Sbu, I started seeing a lot of people speaking about the Prime Energy drink and Prime Hydration. I spoke to some kids and I heard them speaking about it as well. I was like, what the hell is this about? Yesterday, I joined a WhatsApp group that my brother set up. I think it's called Black Media Excellence, which is for people in the media industry. I think it's got close to 900 maybe people in the WhatsApp group. And it's particularly focused at empowering, especially Black people in the media space, in the advertising space, etc. Apparently, it's quite a valuable group. I've had a lot of people stop me and be like, please thank your brother for that group because it's actually changed my life. In that group, someone was mentioning how this whole story with Prime, and they sent a video of a lot of people at Checkers, white people in particular, rushing to go and get many bottles of this Prime drink. And I went and I just scrolled past, and maybe I'm just going to mention a little bit, but I'm going to hope you guys can actually school me. So Prime Energy drink, Prime Hydration, I think it might be two different types of energy drinks. You guys will correct me if I'm wrong. One is a caffeinated energy drink, like a Monster, like a Play, like a Mofaya, like a Red Bull, etc. The other one is not caffeinated. In my head, I probably think it's something like a Powerade, Energade, etc. And there was this huge hype because two YouTube stars are behind this brand. They own 20% of the manufacturing company behind Prime Hydration. The one is KSI. I think he's Nigerian, but based in Britain. He's British English YouTuber, also seen as a rapper and a boxer now. KSI, he's got over 16 million subscribers on YouTube. Then you've got Logan Paul, who's got over 23 million subscribers on YouTube as well. He's an American YouTuber. He's also done boxing. They fought each other. I stand to be corrected, but I think Logan Paul may have fought with Floyd Mayweather. These guys are internet sensations. So I can only imagine that when they started promoting the brand, it hyped and kids all over the world went crazy. If you guys don't know Mr. Beast, please go look up Mr. Beast. He's arguably the first or second biggest YouTuber on the planet, because there's PewDiePie, who does gaming, and then there's Mr. Beast, who does all these other types of videos. And he has launched his Beast Burger. I remember they sold like 10,000 burgers in the first day. Something ridiculous. But that's star power, right? So there's been a frenzy around the fact that when this drink dropped in South Africa, online stores were selling it for 400 Rand. Take a Lot, I think, was at 650. And there were other online retailers that were selling it maybe for like 700 Rand. Then at some point it moved to Clicks and it was 70 Rand. And now Checkers, under the ShopRite group, has become like the main distributor. And they're retailing at 39.99, which is 40 Rand. And there are people saying those people that bought for 700 Rand, 400 Rand, must be kicking themselves because Checkers is selling at 40 Rand. So one of the other things I want you guys to help me with is this 40 Rand the Powerade Energade version? Or is it the Mofaya Play Red Bull version? Are these two different things? Or are people buying this 40 Rand drink? Were they buying this 40 Rand drink for as high as 650, 700 Rand? And what does that really mean? So DJ Sbu, when we sat on the Virtual Mkuku, was saying he's gonna leave it to you guys to decide, but it's basically sounded like he was insinuating in this country there's still some type of racism maybe in the retail space. There's maybe some type of favoring international products than local products in this space, and how tough it's been because Mofaya is turning 10 years old. And then this Mafihizolo, Prime Energy, is blowing up and it's been distributed in the bigger stores where they had to literally, as Mofaya, go begging and screaming and shouting for Mofaya to be put in any of the retail stores. I'm not going to go into detail, but I want to say this. Black people in this country historically have obviously struggled, number one. Number two, we still struggle in retail in those spaces. Part of the issue is that Black people are not building retail stores. Black people in South Africa are not even running spaza shops. Those are run by Pakistanis, Ethiopians, Somalians. So Black people who come up with these products have to beg foreign-owned spaza shops, or they have to beg the Jewish Pick and Pay, a white Woolworths, and Afrikaans ShopRite and Checkers. That's where we are in a country, and obviously you then have to beg. Now, if you have to look at it from a business perspective, I am ShopRite or I am Checkers, and I've got this Mofaya that a DJ Sbu is trying to promote. I don't know this person because I'm a white person. I listen to my own music, but he's apparently a big star in South Africa. Versus these international stars. It's a black guy. KSI is a black guy. Logan Paul is a white guy. These international YouTubers and everyone's speaking about them. Like imagine someone in South Africa like a Mac G from Podcast and Chill promoting a drink like Grandeur. He's a big star, everyone knows him, etc. Think of Casper Nyovest and Biliato as an example. That's kind of how it works. So today you've got this situation where who do you stock and why? Now on the other hand, you've also got situations where your DJ Spoos and some of these other guys are very pro-black. They're very big on, I want to support local, I want to support black, I'm unashamedly black. And now you're this white, Jewish, Afrikaner, doesn't matter, business person, and you have to stock the business of this person who says they are pro-black. Now, are they anti-white? We don't know. Are they just pro-black? We don't know. But imagine if a young white celebrity, Steve Hofmeyer, was saying, no, I'm unashamedly white, I'm pro-white, and I will constantly wear local products made by white kids. Those are some of the things that cause friction and tension between the races in this country. But the other thing in a business perspective is the fact that this is a global brand. I mean, we've got Batu and Drip today, and shout out to both of them. We've got Makhosa and Tsepo Jeans. Shout out to them. But can they compete with Nike from America? Can they compete with Adidas from Germany, Puma from Germany? We're still by and large supporting foreign brands. Jordans. Look at Air Jordans by Michael Jordan. That's even a black guy, just like KSI, but he's foreign as international. Imagine if Floyd Money Mayweather came and launched an energy drink in South Africa. The reality is he would probably get favored more than maybe a DJ Spoo. For the longest time, DJ Spoo was known as a radio personality, a TV personality, a DJ. What does he know about business? What does he know about beverages, etc.? And those are some of the struggles we struggle with. Those are some of the struggles we have to deal with as people in this country. But in the same breath, you've got local brands that have seemed to go well. Dragon had to struggle. Dragon under Kingsley Beverages, and they might be a local South African business, but I think their headquarters are in the United Arab Emirates, and the owners, I think the Denise families, are not even really local South Africans. They started selling through taxis and other spaza shops, and they've gone mainstream. You've got other brands like Refresh. You've got brands like Switch. Local brands who have put in the work that don't have a charismatic ambassador like a DJ Spoo. Maybe there's something we don't understand about distribution. Maybe there is racism. Maybe it's a matter of how much money do you have to pay us? Just like people have to pay to get their songs on radio and other places. Maybe the DJ Spoos of this world and Mofaya Beverages, maybe they were expected to bribe and grease hands to get their stuff into certain stores. And maybe a Prime Hydration, a Prime Energy, they have all these dollars, all this money behind them to be like, we will flood the market. When these people in the Black Media Excellence group were speaking, they were like, yo, white people like things. I was like, it's probably your first time seeing white people go for a frenzy for a certain product because it's in line with maybe YouTube sensations that they like. You know, you remember Eminem has been one of the highest selling hip hop stars. Macklemore has been high selling, and these are white rappers compared to your more black rappers because white people by and large support their own. But in the same breath, if you guys have ever seen the queues, especially around festive season, outside the Batu and the Drip stores, it's insane. Which means black people do support their own. Black people do buy Mofaya every single day. Again, I don't know much about this story. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I'm looking forward to hearing some of your thoughts, whether you think I'm talking rubbish, whether you kind of agree with me, or whether you think it's nuanced, or maybe there's something more that we need to understand about the story. If you've tasted Prime Energy Drink or Prime Hydration, please tell us how it tastes, and let's have a more engaging conversation around this. Penny all the Black Pen.